just a quick message. I do have a Discord. I've set it up. Just look up hashtag official Sly McFly Gaming. It'll be a text chat, so you guys can converse with each other and talk to me about my content. And yeah, just make sure you follow that. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, hey guys, Sly here. And today I have a very special video. Now, when it comes to creepypastas, my favorite one has to be Godzilla NES, at least one of my favorite gaming creepypastas. See, there's a lot of them out there that, you know, has great potential, but just falls flat in his face. But in my opinion, Godzilla NES, or NES Godzilla, whatever, is a pretty good one. You know, without, you know, like spoiling it for you guys, it's basically about this, you know, young man named Zachary, and he records his records on the game that is supposedly haunted. I forgot where he got it from. I think it was like a pawn shop or something. Whatever. So, I don't remember, like, what it was, like, what happens, because as we speak, CosbyDaff, the original creator of this creepypasta, is working on another one called NES Godzilla Replay. And of course it has a new character. And my goodness, like, it's different from the original NES Godzilla. I mean, it's still the same concept, but like things change. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. And look, the icon is red from the creepypasta. I think that's pretty cool. So let's open this up. It looks promising. Up, crouch, left, right. Maybe special pause. So yeah, it has controller support, which is awesome. Oh wait, no. None. We'll have no. Of course, there's a jukebox. Bestiary. Now, this demo only does the Earth. So, yes, this game was made by All One Works. And, Creepypasta by CosbyDaff. And as you can see, it's version 0.0.1. Monsters, yes. Give credit to them, please. So in case you couldn't tell, yep, 2XXXAD. So I'm just going to let this play out while I explain this. And just mute the audio for a bit. The thing should have lagged there. Anyways, yeah, like what's going on is that it explains it more thoroughly in Godzilla NES, or NES Godzilla Replay, where the character Carl, you know, in one of the chapters, goes through the files. Because there's a journal apparently hidden in the cartridge. And they're doing test subjects, and they realize it's like a realm to another world. And the being connects with said subjects. So I did play a little bit of the, you know, regular game before playing this. So I kind of get the gist and everything. And speaking of Godzilla, I never really was like a super diehard fan of Godzilla. I'm not Zachary from the story, so I wouldn't know much about that. Of course, it's lagging a little bit, but it's probably not, you know, the game itself. It's probably my computer. So yeah, like, has gamepad support. Whoa! This is different. Whoa, dude. Controls, yep, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I was debating on playing it with this, but I ordered my Xbox 360 and it came in yesterday, so I actually want to use it, you know, for convenience. Just like how I did with the Brutal Doom 2 playthrough. Man. Like, I really cannot wait for this to come out. Like, Cosby Daff is a frickin' genius. Of course, we're gonna fight Godzilla. Because I believe I remembered what happens when you fight him. Like, the game starts to glitch and whatnot. And what I find so unique about, like, this creepypasta... Okay, those things were different. Oh, I was glitched for a second. Couldn't stand up. So, what I was trying to say was, like, this creepypasta was unique because any other creepypasta, like Sonic.exe and whatnot, there was no screenshots to prove that any of this was happening. But since Cosby Dad was an expert at, like, making sprites and whatnot, he made it believable. Which was awesome, you know? That's my, you know, highlight of that whole creepypasta. Like, he made it believable. Like, by adding sprites and whatnot. Like, of course we still know that, you know, that could never happen. Not by a long shot, but putting that much detail into a creepypasta, like, man. Ah, there! Look at that! Just like in the creepypasta. It glitches. Dude, this is awesome. Of course, you can't attack them. Of course, that's to be expected. Of course, I never really liked playing as Mothra. That's new, I think. I don't know, I haven't played that game in like a while. Oh my gosh. This is looking amazing so far. And of course, I believe, there's a person that's, like, currently making the soundtrack for this game as we speak. I think his name is Vector Man Overkill. I listened to all the tracks, and, there's, like, one negative I have to say about it. Some of it was, like, complete rips from, like, other NES games. Like, I remember the factory theme was just the Stage 1 theme from Alien 3, and, that kind of was like, not sure about this. But I'm guessing that won't, like, be in the actual game, because, like, some of it I think would be copyright, because I know it was, like, 8-bit renditions of, like, other, you know, themes from video games. I mean, I know I'm being, like, too, like, critical, you know, and forgive me for that. I just prefer like something like original, you know, like the creepypasta itself. Like, sure, he's been like making themes for, you know, the bosses that weren't even mentioned in the creepypasta. I mean, I'm glad he's putting those extra bounds in, because trust me, man, I've listened to the pyramid theme like on repeat. I'm not kidding you. I've listened to that on repeat. So, what is much is there to say? Oh yeah, Cosby Daff himself. From the way I see it, he doesn't really talk to people often. Like, I wish he did, because, like, I wanted to interview him for, like, a school project in school, you know, for video production, but sadly, he didn't really answer. Like, I messaged him on Facebook and everything. I was like, oh, man. Because, like, to be honest, that would have been super awesome if I got an interview from him as a school project. Alright. We're fighting Godzilla again. Awesome, we defeated him. What's that level up thing in the creepypasta? I don't know. Well, so like I said, this demo only shows like the Earth stage. And what I find really interesting about the creepypasta is that, like, the planets, you know, like, stages change. And how, like, represented, you know, Zachary's, like, early life and everything. Which, you know, I thought was very neat. And of course, let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh Chrome thing popped up like how it did in my Brutal Doom playthrough, but luckily that didn't happen. It does not showing. So just basically oh crap. Oh, he's gonna try to come back for more. Hurry up. Phew. That was close. I almost died there. That would have been terrible. Hopefully there would have been no jump scare that would have happened. So I'm gonna try to reach the end as Godzilla. So I've read All One Games' post, and he did tell people that he was gonna take a long time to do this. That he had another game to work on besides this one, and I'm actually willing to wait. Yeah, I'm actually willing to wait, because I think that this will turn out nice, to be honest. But yeah, also another amazing thing about the creepypasta. See, like, the Zachary character, you know, I like it when, you know, the character actually knows, like, lore about the game that he's playing. So he's not like, oh, like, wow, that's weird. That's weird. I've never seen this before. Instead, he, like, gets excited about it. You know, he's like, wow, dude, this is amazing. You know, and that's what I like about it. So, I'm guessing we're nearing the end right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm blasting everything in sight. From what I'm guessing, we shouldn't be doing that in the real game, because boss fights will be hard, I bet. Wow. This is awesome. So unfortunately, I don't know how to play, you know, the real, like, game. Because, like, I would go to the end and I see nothing happening, so I'm like, what the heck, man? Oh, Mothra leveled up. Pretty sure that that's a new attack from her. I remember seeing the Angry Video Game Nerd's review on this and how unhappy he was about it. And you know, he had some fair points, you know, how Mothra was almost useless. Of course, in the Creepypasta, she's of some use. Especially with that ice thing. And of course, I'm not going to go into detail of what I'm talking about. You literally have to... I'm literally making you read it yourself to have you figure out what I'm talking about. These things are getting annoying. Yeah. Move to the next field. Okay, there we go. So you have to get them off one at a time. Alright, that makes sense. Because like in the regular game, I was like, how do you play this, you know? Because I was like so confused. Because I grew up personally with Super Godzilla. And everyone was saying how garbage it was, and I was like, it's not that bad. Of course, I'm gonna get a lot of hell for saying that, but I grew up with that. Of course, I can't, like, take a game that I grew up with, you know, bad criticism, you know, sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, they have good points, but I don't know. It was like... It's like, when I used to love Operation Raccoon City before realizing how bad it was. Like, alright. Move next field. Yep. And there we go. All one works. Thanks for playing. More plants and monsters are going to be added in the future. Stay tuned for more updates at alloneworks.com. And that was it. Now, I'm going to try some passwords. Of course, there's an Easter egg. 1973. You'll get this screen. Yeah, if you read the actual Creepypasta, you'd know what this means. So, red. So I'm gonna like go around here and in fact, I'm gonna try to look up, you know, the regular cheats. I know there was one. NES Godzilla cheats. Destroy. Oh crap. Monsterless debug level. Whoa, my lights flickered. Aha. GH1DORA. Password error, huh? How about Melissa? There better not be a friggin' jump scare. Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Trance. X star. This is interesting. Anyways, that's all I have left for today, you guys. It looks very promising so far. And if the full game does come out, I will play it. Like, I literally will play it. Like, I really hope that this is very faithful to the Creepypasta. So, I'm trying to keep my expectations halfway, so, like, I don't expect too much. Because I know games can be hard to program, you know, because I remembered, you know, when what was that? Yeah, Sonic.exe. I remember when that first came out, and at its like first version, and I shook my head. I was like, why isn't it like the Creepypasta? You know, because it didn't have Tails falling down after being chased by this demented Sonic, and I don't know. I get too nitpicky on these things, so keep up the good work, and I will do a playthrough on this, on every single version, and I will do a full-fledged playthrough when the full game comes out. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you All One Games and Cosby Daft for your work. Also, Vector Man Overkill for the soundtrack. You know, subscribe to them. Alright? They need all the support. And, Cosby Daft, I am liking NES Godzilla replay so far. So, I'm guessing, from this right here, you're probably going to be making a game on replay as well. I will play through those games if they do come out. And as always, Sly is out of here.